What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck, and in this moment, we are going to discuss this whole Darvin Ham situation and how the media is finally calling LeBron James out for all of the buffoonery going on in the Los Angeles Lakers organization. We got real people, starting with Mike Wilbon and several others, leading the charge on this whole Darvin Ham situation, because I think that not just the league now is getting fed up with LeBron James. I think that the media is starting to turn, and we all know that most likely the next face of the league is going to be Anthony Edwards. So now that they can officially turn the page on LeBron, they're about to come down very, very hard. But first, I need you guys to do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, keep your boy in these algorithms, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel for future content. Thank you so much for the love and support. Back to the video. Let's get into this video, man, where my man Mike Wilbon, man, looks like he just is fed up. Clearly this guy did not like what happened. I saw Charles Barkley say it as well, man. There's just a lot going on, man. And for once, man, the media just seems like they're on the right side for once. And I get LeBron James has an epic fan base, but hey, nobody's above criticism.
You know what, I'm angry. I've known Darvin Ham for a long time. And you're right. He's a great guy. And he's a pretty damn good coach. Because he took a team that had done nothing the year before, missed the playoffs. And last year they got to the conference finals with him. And everybody had praise for him, including LeBron and Anthony Davis.
This is what I constantly call out with LeBron James. I mean, he acts just like any regular businessman. If you're good for business, support you 100%. But the moment there's a little bit of adversity, the moment there's a little bit of scrutiny and obstacles along the path, LeBron James is going to bail on you. We see his relationships with his friends. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing, the same old, and it's going to continue to happen that way. I agree with Mike Wilbon because I feel like, okay, we saw Darvin Ham, man. First of all, I believe he was signed to Clutch at some point. It's not too much that this guy can do coaching a superstar. That's why if you watch my Miami Heat video, I literally said that this is the type of organization, front office, and head coach, Pat Riley, Espo, you need that type of challenging, hierarchy to control. And now when I say control, I don't mean put in a box, but to be able to run your organization fluently and thoroughly. Let's keep watching.
All of a sudden think, and I'm talking specifically to the two of them now.
Call him out, Mike.
Blame him.
Call him out.
Their public comments are inadequate. Let me just say, if you want to be the GOAT, you want to tell everybody you're the GOAT. You're the greatest player of all time. You want to have it on podcast.
Mind you, LeBron James, after he won Cleveland, literally crowns himself right as the GOAT. When we all know that the world decides that, right? The media, the fans decide that. I mean, everybody that's a basketball player should believe they're the best. I mean, that's everybody. But you shouldn't go above and beyond to prove that you are, because it's kind of like, well, I was thinking about giving you the praise, but since you kind of like are basking in your own success, it's just like, it's kind of cringy. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't see MJ act like that. You see the way Anthony Edwards is acting when he's at the podium. He's just like, nah, I'm not there yet, because we can relate to that. More people can relate to being average and mediocre and then having the underdog story to come on top than, oh, I've arrived, I'm him. It just doesn't work like that. And for LeBron James to have, 9-10 coaches now, the JJ Redick situation, you guys probably saw my video, it's laughable. Get out of here. And they're going to continue to give this guy whatever he wants. And like Mike Wilbon said, man, if you're going to call yourself the GOAT, you have to take everything that comes with that.
If you want to be the GOAT, you want to tell everybody you're the GOAT. You're the greatest player of all time. You want to have it on podcast. You want to have it. Then take accountability like one.
Woo!
Do that.
Woo!
There's a social media thing out there now with Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. It shows them after they lost in a series. And it shows the determination. It shows them saying, no, we weren't good enough. I wasn't good enough. There's been some of that, but there hasn't been nearly enough. If you're the GOAT, you do that. You don't blame this cryptically or backhandedly on Darvin Ham.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hold up. Make sure y'all can get a full face for this, man. This is how you be an analyst in the media. I'm telling you guys, ever since Paul Pierce has hit undisputed and he just spoke his mind, he spoke what the consensus already feel, it's like a snowball effect. And I told you guys on all of my Paul Pierce videos, I said that Paul Pierce is the new way of commentating and media analysis, especially when it comes to like sports and LeBron James, because yes, he was a Celtic, but guess what? He's very fair. They don't call him Paul the Truth Pierce for no reason. And you see the snowball effect with all of these other analysts. They're starting to just say, you know what? I'm tired of holding in the truth. I'm about to come out and speak it, especially since Anthony Edwards has arrived. I keep telling you guys, that's just how it works. You know what I mean? That's exactly how it works. And you could see the raw emotion spewing from Mike Wilbon, because it's just not fair. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James like to be this whole black advocate, right? Oh, I want a brother to win and do this for my people, which is why a lot of people don't like him, because he's very political and he's normally incorrect about some of the stuff that he talks about because he doesn't do the research. He just attaches his name to it and says, oh, LeBron spoke on it. But that's another topic. And I think Mike Wilbon is fed up. Charles Barkley, a lot of people that have great respect, you know, in basketball in general. LeBron James it was a point he was good for the league, but I think his time is up. And I think that LeBron James is going to have one of the most worst exits out of his NBA career, because he's so driven to be the best, he's self-sabotaging himself. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to continue to happen unless Jeannie Buss, for the life of me, could you please grab a hold of your organization? Do not let LeBron James do what he's done. You saw LeBron James do this so much with so many other organizations. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about here? Like, if you want to win, the Lakers make more money winning than having a LeBron James. The fan base will always outshine the player. Literally. You have to be a Kobe or Magic. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron isn't that. He will never be fully embraced. And for Jeannie Buss to continue to allow this to go on is just buffoonery.
I want to hear from anybody in a Laker uniform that the primary problem was Darvin Ham. Yes, LeBron and Anthony Davis were great in that series, but they weren't good enough against Denver. So take that on. GOAT carries responsibility. I don't see it.
Damn! This is what I'm talking about right here, man. And the only reason I'm supporting this is 100% is because, man, now you see the coaches going through this. You see the players going through it. You're picking the players. You're picking the coach. Who's going to be the puppet now? Like Paul Pierce said on Undisputed. He literally said, who's going to be the puppet now? Who's going to be the blame guy? And LeBron James. Is there anybody in your circle that makes you look in the mirror? Maverick, Rich Paul, Savannah, your kids. Like, you got to be real with yourself, LeBron. Like, it don't matter how much Balco PEDs you taking, man. Like, sometimes, man, you just got to take a back seat, man. And I'm with Mike Wilbon, man. You got to learn how to fall on the sword. That's why I get it. Podium talk isn't the best. Look at the way LeBron James came into the league versus now. These cats get the money. They get the arrogance. It's a player-driven league. And, we have to restore, at least for the fans, you have to restore some type of commonality between the organization and the players, because these players have been taking over, getting away with murder for years, man. And now you got another brother out of a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Darvin Ham did what he could. I think he did his best. Yes, some of his rotations weren't the best. But, hey, you can say that about a lot of teams. You know what I'm saying? Only one team will win the championship. So you can't keep firing these coaches without building a team, a roster. You see it with the Minnesota Timberwolves, Mike Malone, the Denver Nuggets. Like, Mike Malone was a coach for what, 6-7 years before they broke away and won. Same thing with OKC, and we see the same thing with the Minnesota Timberwolves. LeBron James is so used to this microwave super team success, he's impatient within a process. He doesn't want to wait on the process. He did that one time with Cleveland, and he just felt like he does not want to do it again. But the caliber of player he is, he can trust the process. He just wants to control it. And until he takes a back seat, until Jeannie Buss can get a coach in there who's going to put his ass down, sit his ass down, right, on the bench, not care about their superstar attitude, and literally check him for the dumb stuff that he does. So let's keep listening.
Of Darvin Ham, so go ahead and pick somebody. They're not getting T. Lue. If you're the owner of the Clippers and you got way more money than the Lakers and just as much ego, you ain't letting T. Lue walk across when you got a new stadium and you got stars. You don't need them to go to him to go to the Lakers. This is infuriating that the hand is behind this move, Frank. It's just intellectually lazy and unaccountable. And those two guys are too great. They're Hall of Famers. You got to be better than that.
I feel like I just went to church, man. I mean, goodness gracious, this dude tore them down in 1 minute and 30 seconds. 1 minute and 30 seconds to explain this. And I agree. You are not going to get Ty Lue. You're not going to get any of these coaches that are still within their contracts. I mean, the audacity of LeBron James, man. I mean, to literally even think this, to think that you could just snatch. This is what Clutch Sports and LeBron James do, and what they often get away with, and this is why they are so revered around the league. And no team, no management really wants to see LeBron James win anymore. They don't want to help him. Why? I got all this money. I'm Steve Ballmer. You think I'm gonna help the Lakers? What? You think? No, you're not about to get these coaches that are still, on deals. I think they was trying to pursue. Jason Kidd. Get out of here. The Dallas Mavs know how to run. They know how to run an organization. The Dallas Mavericks are not about to give up Jason Kidd, a guy who got some of the most stubborn superstars to get along and play beautiful basketball. Do you think that they want to help a LeBron James? LeBron James wants what Kyrie is having right now, and that's a peace of mind and joy. And now, in year, 21, the media is finally seeing this guy for what he is when it should have been that way the whole time. So that's all I have for you guys in this video, man. Laker Nation, weigh in with this. I want to hear your thoughts on my main man, Mike Wilbon, doing this thing, calling out the people that need to be called out. So guys, let me know what y'all think about this, as Darvin Ham has been let go and LeBron James will be picking his next puppet. If you found any value to this video, I ask that you like, share, keep your boy in these algorithms, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for future content. Thank you so much for the love and support. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.